take that bolt here now. I'm gonna put a 10mm socket and replace it with this little guy. Alright guys, this is a EcoBoost 1.6. Quick tips, you have to have this tool first. This is like tools for the doing the timing belt replacement, water pump replacement. So what I'm doing here is this is the pin. You're gonna put that pin into the back of the engine here to put the crankshaft on the TDC. And I know there's some videos out there on doing this procedure, but I've seen one that people take out this suspension on the right, take it apart, pop the CV axle and that inner shaft brackets right there, take the whole thing and you can access that bolt back right there. But on my case is I don't know if somebody done this before, but if somebody did, that's good. But I find this out that this is our another way to do this trick. One way to do this trick. So basically I took the caps off that holds that inner shaft bearing right there. That's the stud on the bottom. It will cap off. Take that off first, and after that pull the CV axle towards you, pull this way, and you would have room to swing this housing over. So there's 4 bolts that holds this housing, 2 in this side and then 1 on the other side. And when those are loose, you just use this is 13mm. When those are loose, you can swing this over that way. So now you have room. That bolt, that's the bolt I need to access and take that bolt out and replace it with this. So I know that there's not much room, but you need to take out this whole housing off of the engine. You just had to maneuver around. Make sure the key on this is you pop the CV axle and the inner intermediate axle this side, pull it this side. It looks like you're trying to take the whole thing apart, but basically you just have to move it like maybe an inch and a half towards you, just to bypass everything, all this stuff. You don't need to take out all this suspension, lower control arm, ball joint, pop it off. You don't need to take all that. You just need to move it around and work your way out. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna take that bolt here now. I'm gonna put a 10mm socket and replace it with this little guy. Alright, so come on, zoom in. There you go. So there you go. Easy. I probably spent like what, 14 minutes doing this, 15 minutes, and now I can see the bolts already. So just a quick video putting this on. You don't have to take all of this thing apart. And here's my timing, putting a new belt on. So taking that bolt off now, 10mm. This is the best angle for the camera I can get because there's not much room on here. crack it open. There we go. Then you put this stopper pin on there. Right, just a snug. So it's all in there. Snug. Bottom out. All the way in there. Right there. Okay. So now we're gonna move this crank and then turn it to TDC. Right, it's gonna show you up here up top. That's the mark. That's the mark. Little marking on the belt here. And so that's TDC up here on the top. If you look up inside the cap, the lubes are facing up. That means all the valves are closed, all the cam lubes are up, means that it's time to fire. TDC number 1, 2, 3, 4. So down here it should be on TDC as well. So we're gonna find out when I turn this crank a little bit, just probably like an inch. All right, use what is this, 18 mil. Yeah, make sure take this off before you turn it. So you turn. There you go. See that click? That's true TDC. So you just go back a little bit, counter to go back, and then clockwise to turn it to TDC, because this engine turned clockwise. So do it again. There, that's a TDC through TDC. The counterweight of the crank is hitting that pin. That's how Ford do theirs TDC on this, because there's no marking on the pulley or the sprocket inside here. So now go up top. We're gonna put this this holding pin for this cam phaser here. Should go in, and then we'll keep going on the next step. Thanks for watching.